quick. I'm leaving the gym. It's like 2 in the morning, Thanksgiving Day, or it was Thanksgiving. I basically just wanted to briefly touch on what made me decide to embark on this journey with pro wrestling. For my nearest and dearest who may have been curious as to why. If you know me, if you really know me, you will know I've always loved wrestling. My earliest memories of life include, I remember God, I remember wrestling, and I remember Tupac voice, you feel me? Nah, for real, I don't mean to sound arrogant when I say this, but there's a part of me that believed that I was made to, I'm not gonna say I was made to do this, but I do feel there's a part of me that was made to go down this road, to embark on this journey for real. I would tell some of the homies, I kind of feel like I wish I started earlier. And then when I think about it, it's really, everything happens for a reason. If I would have started earlier, my skin wouldn't have been thick enough. I wouldn't have been mentally tough enough. My body was right, you know what I'm saying? I've always been fairly athletic, always been fairly strong, whatever. I just feel like right now was the right time. And I didn't force it, things lined up a certain way, and that was it. Just to kind of sum it up, man, life is short. It's a lot of things you can do in this short life, but based on the way society is now, they try to gear you and drive you in a certain direction. That direction looks different for different people, but anything outside of that direction, they tell you that you crazy. I don't want to get too deep into that. I'll start rambling, but life is hard enough as it is. There's so many responsibilities and obligations that come whether you want them to or not. If you can go through this life handling your business, doing everything you're supposed to do, I feel like it is your God-given right to pursue the things that you have even the slightest passion for. As long as they not messing your life up, as long as they not, too much of anything can be bad. Anything can be detrimental, but, as long as you're doing things with honor and, some type of dignity, and you have a moral compass, and your soul is still intact, you don't have much to worry about. The worst case scenario is you can fail. After that, you can get up again. But yeah, so I decided to try my hand at this because, it felt right. The calling felt organic. The love has always been there. Even when, it became uncool, when the product wasn't what it could be. There was a point in time where I was made to believe that I couldn't do it because people my color don't thrive in that space. And if I tried to do that, I would only get so far. And for a minute, I believed that. Timing is important because had I tried this a few years ago, I wasn't aligned mentally to even properly pursue this. Because even now, the thought crosses my mind, but now I know how to deal with negativity better. Now I know how to affirm myself. Now I know how to inspect my thoughts more thoroughly and replace the negative thoughts with positive thoughts, you know what I'm saying? I feel like spiritually and physically, as long as I continue to maintain my honor and fight the good fight, be the man that I'm supposed to be, I feel like my steps are gonna be ordained. I know they are. I don't feel like they are. I know they are. That's all it is to it. So whether I take this to the moon or if I just take it down the street, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna lead to something great. And I really believe that.
They gon' count the times I failed, but not the times when I got up. I was going through some things that started to feel like ain't enough. Feeling used and abused from the ones I used to trust. It was cool whenever they needed me.